All over this Archdiocese, our teachers are doing an extraordinary job in education and faith formation. And we have to find a way to say thank you. The Jack and Rhodora Donahue family found a way to do just that. The Golden Apple Award. In that great tradition of giving an apple to a teacher, we present the winners of this award with a golden apple. They also receive a certificate of recognition and each one a check for $5,000. Those chosen are selected by teachers, their peers, students, and by parents. All of this is a way of simply highlighting what we all appreciate so much: our great Catholic education by great teachers.
Julie motivates everyone around them. If you are around Julie, you have to be learning and you have to be excited about it because there's no other option.
I will say that she is the best teacher, and I'm happy for her that she won it.
She has a vision of what is good for the school and where the school is going. And that I feel her time here is not only good for the students, but I know a number of the younger teachers talk with her for guidance and support.
I nominated her because she's one of my favorite teachers because she teaches me life lessons like to be kind, and she really helps me with art and writing.
I make learning fun because I envision what it would be like if I was sitting in their seat. That's how I approach all my lessons. If I was the student, how would I want the teacher to be teaching? I teach in a Catholic school because I'm able to share my faith with the next generation of students. And it's important for them to see that adults too are on a faith journey and to celebrate their faith journey as well.
We love you, Mrs. Kelly!
Erin, we are so proud of you that you have done so much to inspire our students to realize the gift they are for the church and for the community.
Mrs. Bright really cares about all of her students, and that's evident in the classroom and out of the classroom when she's in service. I think that when a teacher cares about her students on such a personal level, that it's really a reason for her to be recognized.
Erin Bright is one of the most authentic, gospel-committed people I have ever met in my life. She is remarkable. I would like to say, Erin, we are so happy for you, and you are just a great representative of the Trinitarian charism. We're so proud of you.
She's been a very positive and influential influence on my life, and I aspire to be like her with my service and how I treat people every day.
I love Catholic schools, and I've committed my whole career to teaching in a Catholic school. What I hope that they see is that I care for them and that I want to listen and hear them. For teenagers, I think that's important, that they feel heard and understood, but that they're also guided, that there's some sense of overall understanding and purpose in our lives, and that is to love God.
Thank you for being my teacher and being such a great influence on everybody here. Just lucky to have you.
Mrs. Dietrich is such a great teacher because she isn't one of those teachers who just tells you to open to page blah 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 and start writing notes. And I like that about her because it makes you feel more like cared about.
Mrs. Dietrich is one of the most sincere people I know. Her faith is very, very important to her.
She teaches the faith, and she teaches, first of all, by her love and respect for her students.
I think Ms. Dietrich is a really great teacher because she gets to know every single student and not just one or two. And she always does really fun activities. Ms. Dietrich is one of the most important people I know, and she deserves this more than anyone.
I've been doing a lot of following Pope Francis and what his message is. And really, as we get ready for the month of Mary and her fiat saying yes, I said yes to education. And that's hard in middle school. But if they reflect and remember their 7th grade years here, they're going to say that I'm maybe their mama bear, and that I looked out after them, and that I showed them kindness and patience, enthusiasm and love.
Mrs. Harrington is amazing. She's about to celebrate her 25th anniversary as a teacher here. And she manages day in, day out to do an outstanding job. She's just very consistent. So she's excellent at what she does.
Mrs. Harrington is just a great teacher. Like, she teaches well, and she's nice, and she helps us grow our Catholic faith. Like, everything about her is good.
Miss Harrington definitely deserves this award because she interacts so well with the kids. Like, she's like a mother to us. Mrs. Harrington, if I could say one thing to you, I think you deserve this.
Well, I get a lot of freedom to teach. There are no restrictions on being able to talk about living as Jesus did, or how should we act towards other people. We can always act like Christians, and the environment here is wonderful.
What's most important with Chris is, even though she's a seasoned teacher, every year she brings something fresh into the classroom. We just love her, and every year she just seems to be younger as a teacher and full of energy and love for those kids, and she gets it. She gets where the kids are, where each individual child is, and what they need.
Mary Ann embodies the Catholic values of teaching others in a very dedicated professional way. She dedicates her life to her students in a very competent way through English literature, but also teaching them about mission and the character development that our students need.
Miss Green is so deserving of this award because she's just an all-around great teacher. The way her methods are, how she teaches everything, it's just amazing because she never leaves a student behind, and just everything she does is great.
I nominated Miss Green for the Golden Apple Award because she works so hard every day for all of her students. She, I guess, helps us to understand that we're part of a bigger world and that Jesus is calling us not just in our community, in other people's communities, and how we need to help them there too.
I am a firm believer that a teacher needs to draw out the best in their students. So it's really observing the student and then drawing out the best of him or her through the lessons. So it's student-centered. And it's very much centered on educating the whole person, which is a Jesuit value. And it's taking the Jesuit value and kind of applying it to my life and then showcasing that to the student.
Her colleagues enjoy her. She's always different, trying something new with the kids, seeing what they can do. The way she connects with them, laughs with them, but is able to channel their best work out of them at the same time. She's admired and appreciated by all her colleagues, including me.
We love you, Miss Green!
Well, I think Mrs. Hockley deserves the award for a number of reasons. Obviously, she's a great science and math teacher, which I think is really important. But even more important to me as a parent, it's because I know she really cares about her students. The students really know how much Mrs. Hockley cares about them and connects with them and is really invested in their success.
I love science, so my background is in science, and I love teaching it, but I love that I can teach it here in the context of respect for the creation that God's made for us and understanding what He's made for us and how we can understand it better and respect it and protect it in the future. My favorite part about teaching here is, well, the sense of community here is fantastic. So I feel like I've got a room, when I have my homeroom in here, of like 19 of my own children.
One thing that I really appreciate is that you can come after school and she's always there to help you. She won't like let you down and be like, oh, can I help you tomorrow? Even if you are really struggling, like she'll keep on working with you until you get it right.
It's so clear that this isn't just a job to her. She really enjoys teaching us, and she cares about us, that we're managing our schoolwork and that we're not stressed out and that we really understand the material that we're learning. I love how she's able to just like bring jokes into the lesson and make everything fun.
Mrs. Hockley is deserving of a Golden Apple Award because she is a phenomenal teacher and a wonderful person. Just the kind of person that you want your children to be around all day, every day.
We love you, Missy!
In the midst of all of the kind of chaos and busyness that happens in the school during the course of the day, I noticed that when you entered into Mrs. Miller's classroom, that there literally was this peace and this calm in the midst of all the busyness.
I think Mrs. Miller is a good teacher and is good to win this award because not only is she a good teacher, she's also really good, a good person and a good helper, and she's always there for me when I need help. I would like to say to Mrs. Miller that you're a great teacher and you've helped me get to where I am today.
She teaches us to be a better person, not only in our faith, but in our academics, and she helps us through everything. And she's just not a teacher, but she's a friend for us.
Every class we try to do fun and engaging activities so that it's challenging for them, but enriching for them. For my English classes, we do lots of standing up and diagramming sentences, but they really like it and they love learning, and that's basically my job, to make them love learning so they'll continue to love learning the rest of their lives.
Kathy Miller deserves this award because she is a model teacher, not just in her performance in the classroom, but the way she models her Catholic identity. She lives her Catholic faith, and she embraces every child.
Mr. Olin really embodies a Catholic lifestyle, and it's very evident in his classroom. He encourages all of his students to grow in their Catholic faith. He actually encouraged me to become Catholic, and I became Catholic at the Easter Vigil this year.
He's really a person that gives his students practical tools for Catholic education. He knows how to make them put their faith into work. And I think he really gives them answers to help defend their faith and help really find out where God is important in their lives.
I played football for 4 years, and it was really devastating this season when I dislocated my foot and was able to play. He really took me in and kind of talked it out and was able to really grow in my faith life, and I wouldn't change it for anything else.
John is a very humble man, and one of the things that strikes me the most is he truly answers Christ's call to serve. He has a very deep faith, and he really has listened to Christ's message and followed it.
And I've seen them find faith, find themselves, and get a place that they need to be through John's encouragement, through John's spiritual direction that he allows the kids to participate in.
There's just a joy within being able to have these conversations and sharing, again, what is most important in my life and with other people who value the same. I hope my students take away a greater love for Jesus Christ and the Catholic Church.
Mr. Olin, thank you for the impact that you've had on all of your students' lives and my own, and I'm always going to remember your class and everything that you've taught me, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you.
I know Mrs. Morrison sees Jesus in everyone, and especially in the children that she teaches, because her face just lights up when she looks at each and every one of them.
I like Miss Morrison because Miss Morrison teaches us everything she do.
I love doing math with Mrs. Morrison because she makes it so easy and fun. I think the whole class is inspired of learning math, religion, and everything because you taught them.
She's just so excited about everything. She's so organized, and oftentimes those two things don't seem to go together, but she manages to do that and be highly organized at the same time.
First grade, we learned about Jesus and the man and how he walked on this earth and the things that he did and how we can do that. We can strive for that. And I can't even imagine going a day without being able to reference that and talk about that to some degree and talk about the saints and the angels and how they were regular people. And we can do this.
Mrs. Morrison, I love you.
Mr. Harrell is such a great teacher because he cares about us. Mr. Harrell really loves Jesus. His life is about religion, and it's just great.
He has a wonderful handle on the content of the faith, but he teaches not just content, he really gives witness to Jesus Christ and to the beauty and the wonder and the awe of the Catholic Church and the Catholic faith.
He's just such a great teacher. He just relates to your personal life. I'm very excited that he won this award because I really think he deserved it.
The way he makes the Bible and Jesus' life come alive in his classroom is tremendous.
The thing I really hope they take is the concept of faith, that
this idea of faith. And there's some kids here at the school who are not Catholic, and there's some kids who aren't Christian, but this constant awareness of this omniscient and omnipresent creative God, and that drives them through what they do in life, because from that faith, all other things come. As long as that faith in God is still there, and they never deny it, they never walk away from it, they know that He seeks them, He loves them, and He wants them to be happy with Him here on earth and in heaven.
We love you, Mr. Harrington!
We have so much to be grateful for in our teachers. And so we gather simply to say thank you. Thank you for your commitment to Catholic education. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your great service that you provide for all our children. May God bless you.